How's it going, everyone? After a lot of walking through woods and climbing fences, we're in the grounds of Kinmel Hall. So we just got in, so we're just about to go and have a look around. We've literally just come over the fence, so don't know if we're going to get caught, but we'll see what we can. Yes, we're in. Recently see this. Look at that.
It's amazing.
The fountain. That is incredible. Okay, we're going to try and find a way in into the actual manor, into the actual hall. We're not going to watch for. There's the security here. They'll be around the front. We're just going to be a little bit stealthy. Oh. This is something else. Unreal. Absolutely unreal. Security camera right there in front of me. I know. Wow. I don't know what this was used for. It's like a stage over there. All the furnishings and stuff is in here. Apart from a ton of rubbish. Some furnishings, you see some chairs over there. And some sinks and toilets over there. Don't really want to walk in here. It's a bit too dodgy. Okay, it looks like we found the way in, so we're going in, but we're going to have to be really, really quiet. So off we go. Wish us luck. Okay, now for something a bit different. There was security on site, so when we actually got inside, we decided to keep our mouths shut. So we couldn't really tell you what we were seeing. So we've decided to do a voiceover, and joining me is my wife, Mrs. Welsh Urbex.
Hi.
Hello. So I reckon this is where they had the, where they say, any messages for me? And then they pull the messages out of these little boxes.
Pigeonholes.
Pigeonholes, yeah.
Do you have anything for room 309?
Yes. There is no 309 in this hotel. Sometimes the complaints will be false. It's the office.
I know.
And that's where they kept the keys. Oh, out of here now. And this is where we're coming out of here, and we ended up in the...
That's the main hall and the main
hall,
stairway.
Yeah. And it's unreal, isn't it?
It's so beautiful. The panelling on the wall is just exquisite.
You can't describe, and on camera as well, you've no idea how big that is.
It was huge, and I think that even the camera hasn't really picked up just how amazing it was.
Yeah, and you can see the black mold damage there as well on the wall, because it's not being maintained, is it? It's just...
Yeah. It looks like they started to do some work on some bits, but the majority of it's just been untouched. I think it's maybe just one person doing a bit of patches here and there. It doesn't look like they've got a big crew of people in doing anything.
No.
One of the other problems that we had when we were going through here was that there's some bits we can't show you because it was too dark.
Yeah.
It looks like people have tried to break in. There was lots of glass on the floor in some places, and then the windows have had to be boarded up.
Yeah.
Which is that's not urban exploration.
No,
that's breaking in.
Yeah, it's breaking in. But look, sometimes you notice the camera just stops and stares at things, because I was just staring at awe at the architecture of it. I mean, look at that ceiling, is insane.
We had to be really quiet in there because the acoustics in that room were just insane.
Yeah, it was just a pin drop and it would just reverberate through the entire building, wouldn't it?
I did actually drop my book at one point because I while Craig was having a look at everything that was going on, I did get my book out and have a few minutes of reading, and I did drop my book and it echoed quite badly.
Yeah. So yeah, we're still sneaking about.
We're the sneakiest.
Yep. Even though when you just tiptoeing through it, it still kind of made so much noise as well.
Well, it's an empty building and the rooms were huge. There's panelling everywhere. I mean, look at the panelling on that ceiling.
Yeah.
There's no carpeting or curtains or anything to soften the sound. It was kind of terrifying as well, wasn't it? Because it was just...
Yeah, it was kind of...
worrying about getting caught.
Yeah, well...
Look at that fireplace.
Yeah. We had
a whole ox in there.
You had what?
A whole ox.
What's that?
Type of pig.
Oh, an ox. A whole ox. I thought it was some kind of... I know what an ox is.
Are you sure?
Yeah, when you said whole ox, I thought it was some kind of Harry Potter creature or something.
Why would I bother making that reference to you?
Because you do anyway.
Yeah, but then I usually follow it up with, you don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah. That means nothing. Look at those doors. This bit reminded me of the Titanic.
Right. Better condition though, this, isn't it?
Yeah.
Bit of rust on the Titanic now, I think.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, I mean at the end of the film when they go back in their memory and it's all beautiful and golden and all Art Deco-y.
So you don't get fireplaces like that anymore with it all carved in and everything.
Look at the chandelier.
I know.
Sorry, my throat gurgled then.
That's all right. Here's the red room, or the pinky red room, which for some reason I've now noticed that I get to the door and go, wow, look at that pink room. And then I just go away. I don't even bother going in. I have no idea why. I just turn away.
Well, I would also like to point out that is not the pink room, it's faded salmon.
That's a salmon.
As a friend's joke.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see where they started to peel things away and do replastering and then just left it.
Yeah. They ran out of money though, didn't they? They ran out of money to...
Yeah.
They were going to convert it to a hotel. But they've... was it a hotel or a care home?
I heard it was being turned into a care home.
Yeah. Well, they're going to convert it into a hotel. No, a care home, so you've just...
I mean, they're the same thing.
Yeah,
it's a care home for... It's a hotel for old people.
Except a care home costs, like $100,000 a year. So, it was going to be turned into a care home, and then they just ran out of money, didn't they? And now And it's just left. And this wasn't that long ago, was it? I mean, was it 2015, wasn't it, that plan was in place?
2016, I thought. So about 3 years ago. I love how the camera is just swinging from one side to the other really quickly. You're obviously just looking at everything going, oh my god!
Yeah.
Without saying oh my god, because we were being quiet. Look at that mould though, that's just a travesty that it's been allowed to get into that state. Oh, I was so worried that chandelier was going to fall on us. It was swaying. I don't know if you can see, but it was swaying. And the ceiling above it did not look like it was in good condition. It looked very damp. I was concerned.
Yeah, but get a bit of sillet bang on that on that ceiling. Be good as new.
With Barry Scott.
Sillet bang and a tin of beans.
Why a tin of beans?
I don't know.
Okay.
That'll sort it right out, won't it?
Okay.
And there you go. If you can hear us slurping, we've actually got a nice coffee as well whilst we record this voiceover. So we've gone upstairs and we found our way in through another door, and now we're just sort of wandering around. We haven't got a clue where we are. No. We just there's an open door. Let's go through and see where it goes. I think these must have been some of the hotel rooms, obviously because there's numbers on the doors.
I think these were the lesser hotel rooms. Rather than the suites, these are just the individual or double rooms because they're quite small. And I think we do go inside one of them, and they're quite small. There's not much room in there. Again, look at the state of the ceiling.
Is getting everywhere. So look at that. We went in that hotel room there and look at it all over the place.
Yeah, you can see it's actually not a very big room really. Once you've got the bed in there, it's quite small.
It's quite grand though. You got a lovely window. Look at that view from out there though.
It was pretty stunning.
Yeah.
More black mould.
Yeah, more black mould. There's you.
Hello, me.
You carry on wandering. Let my wife go first in case of danger. Then I can run away.
Yeah.
Whilst she's getting attacked.
Yeah, you might think he's joking, but no.
Yeah. I'm joking.
Small but fierce.
Yeah. So we found some stairs and we just decided to go up in the dark. Phone torches out because I actually forgot my real torch.
Yeah, I had my phone. There's not many pictures of this area because I actually had my phone up to use as a torch behind him, and the floor was very spongy. Yeah. It was again terrifying. But look at that wallpaper.
That wallpaper's brilliant.
Classic wallpaper.
We do like snazzy wallpaper, snazzy old wallpaper. We like a bit of snaz.
I did manage to take a picture of some wallpaper actually that I don't think we've got on video because it was too dark.
Right.
But that again, just snazzy.
So we kept walking down this corridor, didn't we? And then we just found some stairs that went up. So there's only one way to go, wasn't there?
Yeah, we didn't really have much choice. But look at that! Look at those steps, and that plank that's been put there clearly because there's a hole under there.
Yeah.
Did you stumble a bit then?
I was being really careful. But
that was probably the bit where you were going big steps.
Yeah. I'm not a fan of stairs. Bats, we found bats. 2 bats asleep there. There was more than those 2, but there's 2 bats having a nice little rest together.
They were kind of cute. It didn't really bother me that much when they were flying around because they stayed away.
Yeah, they weren't attacking us or anything. They were just. Oh, and here's that room we found.
That would make a great games room.
Yeah.
Look at the ceiling though.
I know, and the window. Well, this window though. Let's see. Rise of the Planet of the Apes.
See, to me, it looks like a porthole. Everything comes back to the Titanic for me. And someone's done a bit of work on it there, patched it up. Yeah, it's a bit weird the way they've patched it up though as well. Like, why wouldn't you? Unless it's just to stop a draft coming in while they're doing other stuff. I guess so. There was a lot of breakage on the windows that looked like it was quite recent because there was still glass inside.
Mm. So yeah, we'll talk about what we saw as well in a minute. After this bit where we get to the roof, we found our way to the roof, didn't we?
We did find our way to the roof.
And I was a bit nervous about these stairs because I was a bit rusty, but we came this far, so.
He went first on this point because I don't like heights.
Well, the stairs were pretty solid.
Yeah, they creaked.
But they're metal stairs, but they will do. But they were pretty solid. Yeah,
okay.
I thought they were.
Yeah, you're not the one who stood on a bit of the roof though, and it went a bit, shall we say, not there under your foot. So.
And here we are at the roof.
The view was pretty incredible, though.
Yeah.
It was a really weird day as well. It kept going really sunny and then really overcast. There was no in between.
Well, it's the weather. It's what happens.
Is it?
Yes.
Wow. Thanks for explaining that to me.
I see a turret there that had blown off, hadn't it? Or had just come down. Now you can see the clock tower. There's the view.
That clock tower is amazing. It reminds me so much of Resident Evil, the original PlayStation 1 and 2 games.
Yeah, and if you want to see us go in there, stick around. Don't go away. There's an amazing place. Oh, and I'm walking towards the edge there.
Yeah, I stayed away from that, and I'm actually got my hand over my eyes looking at this because I don't like it.
That's pretty cool.
Okay.
So I'll have a look around at everything. There you can see the fountain there. Just about. Can you see it there?
That fountain was amazing.
Yeah.
It was huge. It was the size of a bus. It was ridiculously big.
Yeah.
I don't think you can actually understand the scale of the place from this video. It's insane.
It's when you think of a country estate thing. I mean, this is the whole full country estate sort of experience thing, isn't it? It's just
with additional accommodation for all the servants and
we'll
farm hands and
we'll see those shortly in the.
Oh, there's a nest in that roof, in that chimney. I
There's
didn't get up to that bit. Was that when you climbed up onto that turrety bit?
Yeah, I climbed up to the highest point on the roof to take a view there.
Yeah, that was covered in tarp and looked really, really unsafe.
There we are. The whole experience is unsafe. It's just if you're going to do it, you might as well. Yeah. So we decided we were up there for quite a while, weren't we? Actually, good 20 minutes or so, but just taking the whole thing in. But eventually, we decided to go back in, which was a shame because you could spend all day up there, couldn't you?
Yeah, it would have been a nice place to sit with my book and a cup of tea.
Yeah. So where are we going now?
This bit's all been freshly plastered there as well. You can see, can't you? That hasn't. It was like a labyrinth in there that we had no idea where we were going. We were just wandering aimlessly around.
So yeah, this is where we found some more stairs.
Yep, going all the way down.
Yep, and they went all the way down. And this is where we started to find the way to the basement, wasn't it?
Yeah, you can see the awesome purple streaks in my hair there as well that faded after about a week.
Yeah.
I was very excited that they had a mezzanine. Nature taking back possession of the windows. Yep. Oh, that wall, it was so damp and peely.
Well, this way we got down here, this was close to the staircase again, the grand staircase. Wasn't that far away from it. I think it was just around a couple more corners, but then we found this door, and then it was down. Let's just see where this goes, because it goes below ground level.
Letting me go first again. Yeah.
You had the torch.
I think that was in case there were bats.
I wasn't bothered about bats.
What if it had flown into your hair?
I had a cap on.
Okay.
That's why I wear caps, in case of bats. Yeah, so we just found the tunnels and we just kept going.
Oh, it's so creepy down there.
Yeah, I think I had the light on my camera on now.
Yeah, and I had my phone as a torch behind you to give you a bit of extra viewage. Yeah. It was really cold and damp.
Well, yeah, it's a basement.
No, but I mean, it was a really warm day, so you wouldn't expect it to have been as cold as it was.
In a basement, yeah.
Shut your face.
And so we just came off into this little room from the tunnel and just wondering what this little passageway was. Which was nothing. Or went somewhere, but I wasn't prepared to crawl in and find out where.
No. There were some very, very small holes.
So this was a tunnel that just carried on going. So we just decided to follow it, didn't we?
We did. To see if it led anywhere interesting.
Yeah.
I do wonder what all these tunnels were for. I'm sure a lot of them were for servants.
I think this was a servant's tunnel.
Yeah, so that they could go about their duties without being seen, because servants should not be seen.
No.
Peasants.
So we had no idea where this was going, so we just carried on, didn't we?
Yeah, I think I think that where you stopped there, we were a bit okay. Are we just walking to our own doom here? It's going on forever.
Yeah, well, we got that far, didn't we? So we thought, let's carry on.
And we found
a stool right at the end.
Yep.
And it was blocked off.
Yep.
Tunnel was blocked off. Don't know if it went on and it was blocked off after, or that was the tunnel. But
we decided that the seat must have been there for something.
Yeah, that brick looks different to the rest, so I think it's been done after. Yeah.
So
it went up somewhere. So let's climb up on the stool and stick my head in. Not the first people to do that. Looking at the 2003 bit of graffiti that was on there.
Oh, that was a year. That was a good year, 2003.
Yeah. So it's usually the point in a horror film where someone sticks their head up a place like that and something jumps out. So yeah, wasn't too bad.
No, I'm pretty sure that you were making spooky horror film noises at this point though to freak me out.
I wasn't.
Maybe that was just me hearing them.
It was just you hearing them. And there's you having a look in there, see?
Yeah.
And then she found some probably storage stuff for food and whatnot, wasn't it? Don't you think?
Yeah, it will have been probably a massive pantry for keeping maybe meat cool before fridges were invented.
Yeah. And as we know, it was cool down there. Despite the weather.
You're so funny. No, it was really cold. It wasn't just cold, it was really cold. I was not dressed for it. Okay, that was a barrel.
It was a little paint can.
Oh, was it? Okay. It was very exciting.
And there's some electrical wiring that I found.
Exciting.
Yeah. Well,
you know how to have a good time.
Electrical wiring, isn't there?
Yeah, where's all that going?
It's going up there.
Oh, that must be where the power was coming in from the building.
Yeah.
There's me climbing up a ladder.
Yeah. Well, this is quite interesting because this is where we found a secret room, wasn't it?
Yeah, did you have to focus on my bum?
I was just watching you go in.
Yeah.
So, this is you. I'm handing you I'm climbing up and I'm handing you the camera.
Yeah.
And then there was a hole in the wall, wasn't there?
Yes.
And this is in the hole in the wall, was a secret room. It had stuff in it. And it had loads of paperwork. And I didn't notice this when I was in there. But you're trying to get through the hole. I was looking at all the files and stuff and chairs that were in there. This was completely... And that paper there, Daily Post from 1991, about the Gulf War. Still there. Immaculate, that is. But you couldn't get through the gap in the wall, could you? Because of your upper body area.
My boobs.
Your boobs, yeah.
Yeah, the boobs were not getting in. The girls were not letting me go through.
Yeah, so I decided to come out and just climb down on that bit.
Yeah. It was clearly some sort of secret room, though, because it looks like someone's maybe knocked it in recently when they were doing some of the renovations. Because it was completely sealed up from both sides. So I think they've had some sort of unfavoured relative in there. Maybe someone with dementia or some sort of mental health problem. Okay, so we're out again, and here we can talk because we're out of the main building. So enjoy the next few minutes. Bye. It's got the original wooden floor in here. The light fades. Should have just heard somebody. Could be wrong. The floor. Oh my god. Upstairs. Yeah, we're going up there. Urban Lad Yorkshire, there he is. This is just immense. There, over there. Well, there's a car right there. There's a car right there. Court Lounge.
see the car over there.
Yeah.
Maybe. There's the front gate. There's the front of the house, as you can see, with a car, security. There's the lions there. Like disguised.
Really bright out there.
It's down here. Nothing, just a door. Don't really want to go out there anyway. Let's go. The stairs still have the original carpet on. Amaze balls. Can't see much for the wallpaper though. So wide angle, get a bit more of the room in. Oh, an old fireplace. Not much left of it now though. Got a pretty decent view out there. Be careful. Oh, is this the wallpaper you meant? Denby Asylum all over again. Look at this. We're in the clock tower. I'm going in. Oh, it's here, it's still here. Amazing. The clock. Guys, the clock that we took a picture of outside. And we're in the clock tower. We are in the clock tower. See the stuff. Get a bit closer. You can see the hands out there. Oh, is that the clock on the other side, isn't it there?
Yeah.
It's the clock on the other side. What are we looking up there? Oh my god, that's making me dizzy.
It's awesome.
Oh, wow. Insane. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but you have no idea how high that goes up. That is mental. I'm doing some work. Down the stairs. This looks new.
Mm-hmm.
This bit of staircase looks new.
I don't like new.
Ooh. Never a good sound. This room is easy. I think I'm going to nickname this room the pink room.
Not just any pink, it's ombre pink. Which means nothing to you.
Yeah. What's in here? Shit.
Just destroyed stuff. What's the matter?
Hey?
What's the matter? Why you say shit?
Because the floorboard creaked. Oh my god. Look at the floor.
I know.
See right through to the bottom there.
Yeah.
There.
You're fine.
Yeah. You say that. I weigh a lot more than you do. The fireplace. This has got to have been the servants' quarters. Because look. Yeah, I'm not walking over there. Because look at the floorboard.
Where?
There. See the floorboard? I'm not walking over there.
Okay, don't. Just take a picture from here.
I will. There's another one. Another fireplace here. Oh, Jesus Christ Almighty. Look there.
Nice big holes.
Do you want to stay on this side? I'll stay on this side. Oh my god, this is terrifying. Yeah, well, how far are you going? You're going quite far if you fall through. Oh, loft insulation. Like nice bit of loft insulation. And we'll go wide angle again, get a bit more reviewing. The fireplace. This flooring looks new. This one looks new. Obviously, don't step in the middle. Or over there. Don't step over there. This is terrifying.
The massive jagged bit of glass sticking out.
Oh, yeah, I didn't see it. I was looking at my feet.
How did you not see that?
I was looking at my feet because I don't want to go crashing through the floor.
Okay. It was probably worse to crash into it.
Yeah, go first.
Go on.
God. Oh, nothing in here. Apart from an old hook to hang your coat. It's like a little bathroom. Well, it was a little bathroom.
It's not locked.
I'll also find out. It doesn't look like it, but it might be nailed shut. Oh. Stairs.
Exciting.
Got more stairs, guys. They look pretty solid. Feel pretty solid. Be careful. I don't know where these go. Yeah, guys, you can see about as much as I can. I'm nearly at the bottom now, I think. You can put it on for you though, if you want. Oh, we're in here. The room I didn't want to go in.
It's rather messy.
It's a little bit messy, isn't it? You can
Just
see.
a tiny bit.
Yeah.
Should we call this the messy room?
A messy room, the room of utter shit.
Probably got loads of rats living in it.
The room of shit. Yep. Smell weed.
No, but I have some.
Things. This place has seen a fire, hasn't it? Yes. I was saying before, do you think this was a stage or something?
Yeah. Probably from when they were a hotel.
Yeah.
Entertainment only for guests.
Okay. Do you want to take any more pictures of in here? And then we'll actually try and find a way in.
Okay. Is that a car still there?
Well, if it's still there, it's still there. People going with exploring with Josh came here, didn't they? And when they exploring with Josh came when they had all those guys swinging golf clubs and stuff. Clock tower over there. So we just walk past the front to say we walk past the front. We can't go out the gate, they're locked. There's the front. Go and see the lions, say we saw the lions. Okay, it was at this point where a security guard just popped up out of nowhere, right behind us and caught us. He just literally just materialised. He was alright with us. We explained we were just taking some pictures. He said, you know, he understands that, but it's private property and we'll have to go. And yeah, we just said, yeah, that's fine, we'll go. But we'd pretty much seen everything that was to see by that point, hadn't we?
Yeah, we were on our way out when we got caught, so luckily we were on our way out when we got caught and he didn't catch us inside the building. I think we would have had a different conversation then.
Yeah, probably a different conversation. And also, while we were in the building, we actually heard a group of people trying to actually break in, didn't we, through the door?
We did.
And then suddenly we looked out the window and there was this, the security guard that we've just spoken to now, he was chasing after them with a big stick because they were trying to break in. Yeah,
it literally was a big stick.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're glad that A, that wasn't us, and B, I mean, you shouldn't break in.
No.
It is the rule, isn't it? You can go in and urban explore if there's an open door, if there's an open window, if you can get in without breaking something, then fine.
Otherwise it's a crime,
yeah.
But there's the lions, and this is us on our way out, going back the way we came. Oh, so if you like this video, obviously like it, comment, and if you've not already, subscribe. And thanks to everyone. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Sounds good. Right, so we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.